Hello, this is Sean with Blademate Lawn Care, and today I'm going to finish that job that I started last week. You may recognise this yard. So the background to this one, I have a Patreon account, and the patrons actually help me go out in my community and help out just people who the yards get a little bit overgrown, etc. And then I can come in and tidy them up for them. So yeah, so then they don't have to pay me anything. Sometimes I do, if they choose. The person who lives here, she actually gave me a little bit of money, and I was very grateful for that. If you watch part 1 of this video, you actually see what I put some of that money towards. However, I turned up this morning, took one look at the backyard, and I thought, no, not today. So I had to go. I've just been in the car for an hour to pick up this. Now, I've used one of these on a previous video. If you've seen the video I've used it on, you'll recall that it can eat just about anything that's put in front of it. So yeah, when we go and have a look at the backyard, you'll see exactly what I mean and why I decided to buy this for the day. Okay, let's go have a look around. Well, that's disappointing. It doesn't seem to want to do the job. So I'm not sure what the problem is. That's kind of all that's managed here. And then we get about to here and it just pushes it over. So I'm not going to persist with it. What I am going to do is do what I was going to do originally before I had a look at this grass this morning and go through it with one of my 2-strokes. So I kind of got no choice now. So everyone's always like, you need to get a brush hog in that sort of grass, mate. Well, you saw, I tried, I failed, and now I'm going to do it my way. A couple of videos ago I dug out a mystery object, which majority of people guessed it when I said, does anyone have any idea what this is? For those who are still in the dark, I'll give you a hint. That's the same thing. Look where it's attached. There you go. If you can't work it out from there, I can't do much for you. Yeah, a little bit disappointing. But anyway, I'll be back tomorrow. What my plan is, I'll probably just bring my rover, you know, and just catch it all. It'll take me about 700,000 million bloody catcher loads, and maybe a few tip runs because I'll run out of bags and space on my ute, but we'll get it done. We'll get it done. This is progress. Looks ugly, but this is progress. Alrighty, see you tomorrow. Now that I can see the edges, I'm going to go around and use the whipper snipper and tidy it up a bit, and then I'm going to go back over everything again and just pick up the rest of that debris. That's a lot of grain waste. I'm pretty lucky. She pointed this out to me yesterday afternoon before I left and said I could just put it all there, because you can imagine how many more hours it would have added to the job were I to load it all up in bags and do tip runs. Now I did have plans to go and do out here behind the pool there, however looks like this gate's been secured just with this rope, so I'll take a hint. That's a pretty clear indication of stay out, so unfortunately I'll be leaving that bit. So here's the front yard that I did last week, and look, already having signs of recovery. Now a little bit of green sprouting up, and a little bit of grass here, a little bit of green. That's nice. Those big weeds that were kind of scattered everywhere, the farmer's friends, whatever your name is for those, the burrs, they don't appear to be making a resurgence, not that I can see. This yard was sprayed with Roundup, so the glyphosate, and that effectively killed everything. So that's why it's important to cut it right back, get the sun on the roots, just to kind of restart that system, get that photosynthesis happening again. And as you can see, like within a week, this dead grass, and it was dead, it was killed by chemicals and overgrowth, it's coming back to life, which is great. So I'm going to give this another mow, just to, like today, just to kind of continue that promotion of growth. And I'm also going to just give out the front here a quick mow just to tidy it up. So you will be seeing more of this yard if I can convince the client to let me come and mow it regularly for her. That is to say, I don't want her to pay me, because she's been putting money in my hand, and that wasn't why I knocked on her door. I didn't do this to get money off her, but like I said in my previous video, who am I to say no to someone who wants to help someone else? So if my previous few videos are anything to go by, I should generate enough revenue to be able to maintain this yard for the foreseeable future, so that's great.